In the standard of drinking wine and yapping over each other, the boys give up on hosting the podcast and enlist Jack to do it for them, discussing topics from plane-related national tragedies to drinking too much milk and even Mark Wahlberg. We bring to you this episode 6, the Jackisode. If you're into listening on the go, you can also check us out on Spotify. We're there. Find us. The NoSignalpod. Find us there.
What do you mean by that it was interesting?
Kind of a horrible event, but just in New York, the shit around it. I swear to God, I think I've talked about this before. During 9/11, since all the police were out of the way, a bunch of gangs just settled their beef that fucking day.
Yeah. There was a lack of gang violence that day because everybody was
nobody could report it. I mean, since everyone else was just
when your city is literally falling apart.
They just had a murder spree, right?
I mean, shit, man, probably.
I wonder how big this bottle is and how much of it is covering Jack in the frame because I didn't flip the thing around so we can't see. Yeah, how much of the bottle is covering Jack?
I mean, you can see from
all of them
here, here up. But it's not
label on the other side. They get no promo from us.
I mean, you can see his sides and all.
Well, it's at a downward angle, yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, you have to zoom in.
Can you see anything, Jimmy? Am I in the frame?
Yeah.
What do I know?
You're waving. How do you like?
There's a little blinking red dot.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Oh, that's so close. 5.
5?
Wow.
It was either, for me, I said it was going to be 3 or 5. I couldn't. I was going to throw a curveball.
It was a good guess.
Curveball?
Yeah. Can you throw a curveball?
I can.
You know how?
I naturally throw a curveball.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine is
my wrist just curves.
That's fast.
It snaps.
My curveball sucks.
We've already established my deeply arthritic wrists.
Some of the best baseball pitchers have arthritis, so.
Jack.
Amen, brother.
Jack.
Yeah.
The best baseball player.
The only thing stopping you is yourself and your mind.
And your brain.
Baby reaction.
And your physical abilities.
Yeah, that too, actually.
Everything about yourself, I guess.
These hands are already way too old.
Well, you gave up then.
You crack your hands like you're gonna murder somebody.
Dude.
Yeah, that movie was.
You want
that guy.
You want to know?
Nobody else.
You're cracking an invisible net.
One play in baseball
Nobody
takes
else,
3 to 5 seconds.
Closes their hands.
Yeah,
it does that. That's all.
I
right.
mean,
Is he an infield though?
No, wait. Are you
You
just
have 3 to 5 seconds.
Dude, you're messed up.
Do you just close your hand and it cracks? But that loud.
No.
That's kind of bad.
I mean,
Then again, these
bro didn't
these are
get
just
enough milk
dead.
growing up.
No, I had too much probably. But no, these are just
Yeah,
When
now
did you stop breastfeeding? 15?
No, probably too young too.
Oh, so you didn't get enough milk, and then you overcompensated, and now what? How much milk do you have per day? You think you're overdosing?
No,
Where are you getting it from?
No, you have a decent amount of milk at home.
I don't drink it. I mean, it's your milk.
No, you buy your own milk too.
I haven't bought it in a while.
But that's recently. But you have been drinking milk. I drink
the
milk
milk
too.
police is on your
Dude,
ass, man.
no, it's funny because I broke my arm in 7th grade, and I actually I healed in 2 months, earlier
milk.
because I actually had too much calcium. I had a calcium build up, so I had to stop drinking milk.
That's crazy.
So I just
They literally had said your skeleton is too strong. If you were to die, you'd probably be unstoppable.
That's all the
fall out.
What's up?
Your bones were gonna fall out.
Dude,
He was too strong.
It's also happened.
They had to put him down.
Yeah.
Also happened with water. I used to drink 30 glasses of water a day if
you keep drinking water, you pop like a balloon.
Well, I got a doctor's note saying stop drinking water. I said, come on. But
Stop doing anything.
I can't
That's the
drink
future
water.
the liberals want, man. You can't drink water, you can't drink milk, you can't breathe air. It's a 5G.
Can't have apple.
You saying that reminded me of the one post where it's please stop praying for my grandpa. He's getting too strong.
Jimmy's got
They're gonna have to put him down.
And they
What
should.
episode are we on? Episode 7?
6.
5.
Welcome to episode 6 of the No Signal podcast, everyone. With me today is Jay.
Hello.
And Eli.
Yo.
Unfortunately, we couldn't have a fourth member on the podcast because Jimmy screamed his throat out. Chris is off fighting someone to the death, and Justin, he's too far.
Well, he wasn't invited after the last one.
Yeah,
That's
that got
true.
no views, so we banned him from the podcast.
Yeah.
What happened to Isaac?
Who? He hasn't been on it.
What happened to Isaac?
Never been on an episode.
Oh.
He's got to.
Isaac, I'm calling you
Get
out.
here
He's got to appear on one first
He'll get
to
here
be a recurring
eventually.
guest.
I'll come
Right
back on
now
the
he's
podcast when
preoccupied.
Isaac makes an appearance.
We have that on camera. Good
And
to know.
Since we're shorthand, I'm your host, Jack.
Woo! I'd clap, but it's not that impressive.
So,
Also, you
I mean,
didn't
where-
introduce me.
I mean, this is
You're
your space, your
I know.
place to explain what's happening and where we take this from here. And Eli and I are completely under your.
We're at your
control.
mercy.
Yeah, we're at your mercy.
We're merely your puppets for us to pull along. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Hopefully not too shitty. But,
yeah.
Can't get worse than the Justin one, am I right, fellas?
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to.
I think, what was that, episode
What if
5?
this is the episode
Yeah, it was
I just
literally
flopped
last
towards-
episode.
That was rock bottom. It's
Yeah.
all up from here. It's all up from here.
Damn.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe this one should take its spot.
Well, do you know where we take this from here as per tradition?
I'm trying to think of something good. I have a few ideas, but let's say, fuck it.
Well,
What's your
it-
fifth favorite movie?
Oh,
What?
You're
Ooh, I like this. What was it again?
What is your fifth favorite movie?
Okay, 1 second. I guess.
You pulling up your letterbox?
Yeah, I am. 'Cause I know my 4th. I don't know my 5th. It's not the movie I just watched.
Hold
'cause-
on, I can do that too.
Hey, fuck it. I mean, we may as well skip this part, but
So for me, I have for my number 1. I'm going 1 through 4 here because there's only 4 actually supplied here on Letterbox. Number 1 is the Evangelion movie. Then I have Reservoir Dogs at number 2.
Hell yeah.
Stink Bomb animated short from 1995.
What is that?
So it's like an anime short about a guy who manages to, while working at like a medicine company, the government ends up like sending something to his facility and he ends up taking the wrong pill.
Oh, yes. I've heard of this.
Yeah,
Oh, this is so good.
and-
I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips. I've heard
So for just like a brief summary of the story, he ends up taking the pill and he becomes like a human super weapon where he's secreting this gas, like he's basically just ripping ass so bad that like everybody around him, a mile radius around him, like dies. And like the Japanese government has to like track him down and they try to kill him, but he's more powerful than people in gas masks and people with like guns and shit. And he's just like stinky. He's a stinky guy.
It's so funny. It's so good. It's by one of, I think, Satoshi Kon, I want to say. but-
Yeah, it's actually Tensai Okamura, I believe is how you say it. And then I have Pulp Fiction as
Oh,
my,
yeah. Two
my next
Tarantinos.
one, yeah.
No, I like that. That's a good one.
So,
alright. I mean, I just kind of want to hear you guys talk about, like, at the very least, your fifth movie. I mean, I did specifically
well,
ask
they,
that
they,
one,
they were
but-
only 4 plot.
I got my 5th one. I know my top 5.
Do you
or
want
top
me
4.
to try to search for my 5th? Because I can sort it by
Just-
ratings.
That's what I
Well,
think.
okay, when,
through-
I think Eli should tell his when like, tell your
Okay.
list when Jay's looking for his 5th.
Like, your list, and then, like, just tell us about your
I don't
fifth.
know. Let me see my top 4, but I know my 5th for sure. I like this because it's abnormal. He makes us go above and beyond what our letterbox is. For my first, I had Blade Runner, the original.
I don't even know how to check
And
that.
then Akira.
Just look through, like, 5 stars.
Paprika is the animated movie that was inspired Inception. And then for 4th, it's 2001: A Space Odyssey. I love that movie. It's so long now. That's what makes it good. And 5th, I have to say it would be the original black and white Godzilla, because that one, it's the best Godzilla movie, and they're all good, kind of, but that one's the best.
Okay.
That's my 5th.
If we're getting a real list here based on my highest ratings, I can give another top 5.
Okay.
So I have Parasite at number 1.
Which is
Interstellar.
like the Korean film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interstellar at number 2. The Joker movie at number 3.
Nice.
I guess that I just really like that movie.
No,
compared-
it's a good movie, but
Yeah.
people made it.
And then
It's
Pulp,
obviously kind of on
Pulp
the nose.
Fiction's in the same spot, number
Nice.
4.
So that one's probably
And then
the real
Midsommar
favorites.
is number 5.
classic horror, but it's bright. I love that.
Trippy horror.
Yeah, it's cool. And the old people falling on death, it always gets me, man. You don't expect it when it comes, but it just...
Well, that specific scene of
them falling.
Spoilers of
Who gives
falling off a cliff. Yeah, who cares?
If you haven't seen it, then you're missing.
If you haven't seen Midsummer,
then you're probably only watching Marvel
yeah.
movies or
Yeah.
Fast and Furious
Man,
movies.
I'm gonna be really shit. You're being
or
honest.
it's just not your thing, and that's fine
Yeah.
too.
Hereditary,
eat shit.
I still feel like it's better.
And eat shit. So what's your top 5, big man? Boss man?
Buddy guy.
Okay, unironically, it's not my first one.
Unironically.
I'm gonna say that this one is my top 4. Absolutely fucking Memento. I joke about it a lot, but
Oh,
I fucking
brother.
love Memento,
Memento.
so much. It's so good.
'Cause
It's
it's
such
your
an
life.
interesting storyline. Like, interesting storytelling method. I just fucking love the idea of that. Number 3, I definitely want to say is fuck. What was I just looking at?
Damn, dude, I know, but we gotta wait for the host, so I can't stop.
Definitely Scream.
Scream, the original?
Yeah.
So you
It's
like
so
the
fucking
original
good.
more than the new one? Come
The
on.
original's perfect.
Jenna Ortega's in the new one.
She's good. She's
Oh,
very
Bug
good.
Eyes?
Straight up. I
That
think
other girl's
the-
cute.
I know, but I don't know
I
her
think-
name.
I
I know her
think
because
fifth
she
movie is
refused
like
to be
a
in
9
some
out of 10.
movie recently,
slasher
so
kid.
she was in the news.
I-
But yeah, she's awesome.
I guess
Because of
I...
the palette, she wants to be like.
That's
really liked
right. That's right. And she
It was
said,
really
"Nah,
good.
I don't
respect."
wanna-
She said, "No
Jack
Falcons,
Blake's good.
basically. No Falcons, never."
I guess I just have a hatred for Jenna Ortega.
Why?
That's fine.
Because she's black.
What?
Is she black?
No!
But she was in Scream. How could you hate her?
Okay.
She just got
Okay, I
like a
need to
weird
salvage this. Anyway,
She's got
my
weird
number
eyes.
2, fucking,
A lot of people have weird eyes.
it is
Bobby
absolutely
Portis has
fucking
weird eyes.
Hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking good fucking movie.
How come you fell asleep when we were watching
Yeah,
that
why?
Galena? You really
That
made
was my
I was
ninth
alone,
time.
dude, and I was scared as fuck.
I think I
You
pretended.
left him alone.
Yes,
Okay.
I was scared
Yeah.
as fuck.
I think I pretended to fall asleep. That might have also been my 9th time viewing the movie.
Oh wow, what the fuck?
I loved fucking Hereditary.
Jeez. If you
Hey.
fell asleep during it, how much can you like it?
Hey Eli, I'm looking through my Snapchat memories, right?
me fall
Four
asleep.
4 years ago today, I locked in my dog's cage for $5.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. How many years? 5?
Four
Only
4 years ago.
Took money.
Number 1, it's just VHS 94. Odd fucking pick. I know,
Okay.
but
You're
the
messed
first,
up, man.
all the stories in the movie are really fucking good.
Okay.
That's not even a movie. That's
Number
like 5
1
movies.
has my favorite fucking monster design of all time. And the fourth movie,
Your mom.
the fourth film in it is just really fucking funny.
Dude, that's not even a movie. That's 4 or 5 movies. That doesn't
It's
count.
an anthology movie.
That doesn't count. That's just short films. Just say you like short films.
They're good.
Yeah, they're
They're
good,
all
but they're not movies. They're
Based
short
around the
films.
theme, so it's a collection of short films.
So it's a short film series, but it's not a movie.
It's one continuous like stretch. Like they basically like force another story in between.
How many
each of
stories
these.
is it?
It's 6, but okay.
So
Here's how it
6
goes.
movies,
The
6
first
short
one
films.
is like the short film that interjects repeatedly throughout it. The second one is the first full story. The third one's basically we're just gonna go like that. It's 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5.
So it's got many episodes. So it's not. It's like a series.
No. Like straight up, it's just one continuous movie. It's just like imagine you have one episode that's being cut numerous times. Like this is the pilot
So it's got
episode.
episodes.
You start the pilot episode. You put the whole second episode immediately in between it. Then you cut to
So it's like a
So,
series.
short
is this movie or this collection of
It's like
short
a series.
films? Is it what? You're 1 through 5. Where was it? Is it your 5th spot? I can't.
It is my 5th favorite.
So there's 5 movies, and it's your 5th spot,
Yeah.
and there's 4 films, and you're on episode 6. I lost the plot, man. He lost the plot. It's his episode.
Okay, support node coming down. Open the supply drop.
What does that mean?
Drinks.
Yes.
Oh yeah, son, let's get
While
it.
I'm pouring this, Eli, I don't think you got to yours.
I said mine.
Yeah, he did. He said his already.
Damn, dude, you must hate me.
Shit.
Yeah,
It's like
he-
Godzilla was my 5th, if we we're just
He
gonna get to
opens
the point.
originally.
That's the original.
I can't give you a list, but Land Before Time. I said any one of those movies.
Respect.
All right. His takes any of ours off the board.
Yeah, for sure. That's the best movie of all.
So census, 5th best movie of all time, Land Before Time.
Yeah.
Any one of them, any of the 20 movies that came out.
Any one of them.
In my mind, I don't know why. I think it's just
Is that too
one
much?
movie. No, fine. Thank you.
No, there's like.
I know, but I just remember like every movie feels the exact same, but it's still good. So I can't tell you,
Thank you.
what movie was what. It just feels like Land Before Time. I can't tell you like this is the plot where Littlefoot got kidnapped and then the rest of them had to rescue him.
You already
Take
got
it. He's got his own.
I have
Oh, you already got you have your own bottle?
Yep.
Well,
That's crazy.
He graciously gave us this bottle.
Yeah, Eli was giving me that bottle, and this one was like half empty already, so I took the sacrifice to
That's
half.
crazy.
He's
I was
a good man.
I was gonna drink the whole bottle.
What if we got so many cups on the table then?
I was expecting more people.
I told you there's only.
No one wanted to show up to the Jackcast, man. It's just the OGs. And the
Mostly
ghost of
them.
Jimmy. I'm drinking. Oh, not yet. But it smells so good, man. Alright, Jack, cheers.
Alright,
To what?
drink up.
To your mama.
And got him. Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Hopefully I will live to see 23.
Oh,
He's praying.
I hope not. 23?
That's only like 5 days
Let
away.
me tell you, buddy, it's no good. Yeah, only 5 days away. We'll count your days because your coworkers coming.
The last month of me being 22 has been hell.
And it's gonna continue.
It's okay, King.
Put your crown on.
That shit off of my head.
Whoa, dude, why'd you take it so serious?
Aggression.
That's crazy. I guess
Don't
he
bite
wants,
the hand that feeds you.
he wants to be a
Jack.
peasant his whole life. Living in squalor.
He likes to
computer's
spill.
dying, of course.
Like a pig.
I'm terrified of my ex-roommate.
Whoa,
Not
Jimmy?
roommate, sorry. Co-worker.
Actually, really.
Damn, dude.
New lore just dropped.
Yeah, no.
Jimmy, are you
Fabricated lore when I fucking
plotting
lie.
something against that?
This is the first time I'm hearing anything.
And the most recent, I had to follow a guy who shat himself in my store through the entire store so I can clean up the fucking trail of smell he left behind.
Trail of smell, or were you cleaning up
Hey,
something else?
hey Jay.
I don't want to be
When
here.
Jack's telling that story, I got one request for your editing. This is my only request. When Jack's talking about that, look up Mo from Wall-E. That little thing that scrubs the floor.
That's funny. Is that what you're doing, basically?
Yes, that's what I imagine.
Oh my goodness.
So,
So the stink man cometh, and you dealt with that. So how many more tribulations do you have to go through before you say enough is enough? Because your coworker wants to kill you. You're dealing with the stink man, and I don't know how
My
many
computer
more.
is fucked.
How many more ropes do you have to cut? You know. You know, like the game Cut the Rope.
Yeah, for real. I was
some
literally
shit is like a rope.
Yeah.
I
Well, I'm just saying
genuinely-
his sanity's on a string, and they just keep more cutting away until he's
I
gonna
genuinely
lose it.
think the one thing I need is
slap
find
in
a
the
new
hand.
fucking job.
Yeah. That's definitely a good idea. Where should you work? Probably like
Anywhere else.
logistics at a really uptight startup. Where like
If it makes money, fuck it.
where like they really just
I'll walk 2 miles if I need to.
oh wow.
sing the bus.
What if you're an assassin for like for let's say a
Cut
bakery.
this out.
Oh no.
What?
I'm coming for you.
Who?
Someone out there is watching this. Somebody found my secret.
Wasn't it Jacob White?
Jacob White. Jack is
Dead.
coming for you. Wow. Okay.
Okay. So,
You have no money saved up.
Eli?
Yeah, what's up, man? I don't know how it's
tossing direction from Jack to you now.
Oh wow, is that okay? Alright.
Alright, we're switching seats.
No.
Okay.
Dude, I can't get up.
Musical chairs?
I'm too fucked up. I can't get up.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. But it's still your podcast. But I think
But Eli is leading the way. He's pulling you on the string to class.
I don't
Control is fleeting.
I don't think it was that bad. But it was
I mean, you can give it back to him whenever.
yeah, that's true. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Let's say, so how long have you worked there now? It's been a few years.
4.
4 years of you dealing with this shit. Literally this shit. You don't have any money saved up, like in case you were gonna. How much money do you have saved up? If you were gonna try to save up for a PC, or because yours right now is absolute useless.
I need about like 800-900.
That's not too bad.
You have that, or you need that?
I have that.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. And well, I wouldn't say buy a new PC until hopefully you get a new job. Or do you want to stay at this job for that long? Say that's the last thing you do then.
I don't know.
Or do you want to try to leave immediately?
This shit. I want to leave immediately, but
So that's
I
a
don't know
priority?
if
Or
I
if it's
can
possible?
look for a job with this thing
With
Okay.
what?
without it crashing.
Oh, even like use your computer to find a job? Yeah. Is it really
I
that bad?
I ran a game that was 400 megabytes big.
That
Huh.
seems
That's
like-
small. What game? Right now.
A fucking sandbox game where it's just a 2D sprite.
Oh, the one where you kill people? That one? You're fucked up, man.
Oh, you kill people.
No, literally,
No,
it's a
yeah,
sandbox
pretty
where
much.
how to kill
A
people,
lot.
to take out his
That
sick,
is a lot of them.
twisted
Yeah,
desires.
yeah.
I remember playing those, or not playing those, but seeing
I
those
think
Flash
rotating
games.
people to death is funny.
Rotating?
Never would cross
It's
my
funny.
mind.
It's really.
You know what's the funniest part about him doing that was when he lit like a block like 8,000 degrees Celsius or whatever, and I literally made the joke that his computer said, "Watch this, I want to match it," and crashed.
That's hilarious.
I made a guy walk into it and it killed my computer.
Well, you deserve it at that point. That's the game you choose to play, to kill your computer.
I can't run anything else.
You can't even use Google, you said? So even if you wanted to find a
I
new
think
job?
I can only use Google.
I'm telling you, it's a Chromebook only.
So-
it's a Chromebook.
You can use that if you wanted to.
I can use that to look for a job, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Yeah, because your computer, the way it sounds like, has been dying.
It's been
like
rapidly
down.
decaying.
Alzheimer's. That sucks. So what? Stick it out a Dollar Tree? How bad can it possibly get? Your coworker can't come back. The stink man can't come it twice.
Not
Yes.
twice.
Oh no. Oh well.
Oh,
if this is
boy.
a recurring stink man, and if your coworker has a few more screws loose, you might be in for a bad time.
I mean, Jack's got a few screws loose himself.
Oh, for sure. He
Compared
should've
to
left
this
a
Maybe
long
one,
they
time
could
ago.
mix and match screws. Maybe they
Yeah.
could screw.
Maybe you guys change places. You could
What?
become the stink man.
No, never.
You could become the stink man, and he has to work at Dollar Tree. I wouldn't mind that. That's a switch. It's fresh air.
How are your thoughts of living with Stink Man?
I think I'm moving with my dad.
That's a fair assessment.
The plastic bottle.
Yeah, it is, right? It feels
I mean, it
weird.
sucks to see him go, but I'm going back to like $500 run.
Okay. That's
Save
alright.
some money.
Yeah. So what do you say?
I can buy some shampoo finally.
Are you going to kill yourself to get out of this mess?
No,
Alright, buddy.
baby.
Controls back to you. I have no more questions.
All right.
I just wanted to get that out.
So
But I guess it looks like you're really stuck in the mud.
you possess the power again.
Yeah, alright. It got really personal with you, so now maybe switch it up.
Yeah,
Something
maybe you feel
not
on the
so
vibe
personal.
now. Maybe
Yeah,
you
now you're
cracked
making him
your-
cry.
Cracked your
Yeah.
head a little bit.
I didn't mean to make you cry, but I just had some questions, man. Seeing how you're doing. I don't envy your predicament though. That sucks.
I don't even have.
I'm glad my PC is healthy for now. Knock on wood.
I'm kind of envying this predicament.
It's new.
Yeah, right. Your PC. When did you get it? Because I think I got mine around 2020.
December 2020.
So we got ours around the same time. Damn.
Let me restate that. I envy a different predicament. This predicament, the one that I envy, is the one that you're in right now. Because to be honest, I
Mhm.
thought we would be at your mercy. It feels like you're at our mercy right
Yeah, it feels like it's an interrogation almost. But it's just because I think Jack's more of a, I don't know, it's hard for him to be dominant. But he's been at least a character in here, which is good.
Ridiculous victim archetype.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like genuinely, like you brought up a lot of good topics so far.
I tried. I didn't want it to be too
No,
much
like,
of a mess.
like both of you guys, there was a point where I just sat here and I was like staring at you guys, like there's nothing for me
That's
to
what I'm
say.
saying. Me and Jack could just talk at each other.
Dude,
And
yeah,
even if it
literally
means
me and
nothing.
Jacob making where I
Yeah,
can't
we
make
were
that.
just
Yeah.
staring at each other. Like I kept looking at Jimmy. It was when I was waiting on you to bring this out,
Oh, for sure.
and you jumped straight into a topic, and I'm like, you guys are yapping. I'm like,
And then I had a conversation with Eli about it.
Yes, we
Yeah.
started a 2-man. Jesus.
It still works, man. As long as it's
Hey,
not
we got
zero.
to where we are now. We're probably about 15 minutes in.
Maybe an hour or two.
Shit, it's been 15 minutes.
Maybe.
It's been 27.
Oh, damn.
Damn, what the fuck, man? Oh,
But we
man.
started half of it was yapping at the beginning.
Yeah.
So maybe about like, I don't know, 20
It's probably
real
been
ones?
like 24, 25.
Yeah, yeah.
Real ones?
So,
Or usable minutes?
excuse me.
The Jackcast continues.
Now, to take a moment away from our moment of introspection,
Yes. Would you like to go to an intermission?
What are we in intermission?
we just took one. If anything, we're back to the play here. We're back to the game.
You're
so.
right back.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like going outside and smoking.
I would love that, but it's also just me.
I mean, I'm fine with waiting.
I'm fine with waiting too. I don't think it's right.
Bro made it 27 minutes into a podcast. He suggests smoking.
Well, he thought you were throwing it to him,
Yeah.
but,
No.
but really you're throwing it to him to actually say
See,
something.
if
Yeah,
I
okay.
throw something like that, I make it obvious that I say the words. I don't
Intermission.
like.
Yeah.
So
I
we
don't
come
like
back from
staring.
break
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah,
Is
let's
what
say
you were
that.
saying?
We're back already, man.
Yeah, we're back from break.
Hey, man. How was the break? You do anything cool?
Yeah, I took a piss.
Wow, that's awesome.
What'd you do?
I smoked a joint.
Oh.
Yeah. I couldn't wait. Smoked 2 joints before I
What were
smoked
you
2 joints.
saying?
I'm just staring at him because
Is that my dog?
I'm waiting for your
Is that
direction. Like you're
Okay,
the
but I
host
thought
of
you
this
were
podcast.
implying, like, we come back from...
What is this?
Okay, Jesus.
I hope so.
I hope
Why are
so,
you
too.
mad, bro?
Bro's
What happened?
He's lingering.
What happened, man? We were having a good time.
I know.
Let me go. You
He
trying to
killed
kill
his
him.
own vibe.
Oh man,
I got
Chris,
you
this something happened, man.
Yeah.
He committed social suicide.
I thought he was implying something, and he's just sitting here looking at me.
See,
He's not saying
check it.
anything.
save us here. Save us here because he has predicament, and the predicament being where he's the host of the podcast and we're under his control. But what has happened is that it's flipped the other way, where he's supposed to be under
Yeah, Brian wanted to
he's
shake
supposed
your
to
hand.
interrogate us,
I've
but
come under
Sorry.
interrogation.
yeah, he's now under interrogation. Hello.
What's up,
You want
guys?
to give him a podcast?
Nice.
Hello.
I can't read.
Nice. Thank you, Jay.
Hey, you're in it.
Oh, you just
Say
come
hi.
off from Bona?
Hello.
I had Bona beef today. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Portillo's
No,
is better.
I gotta say,
Portillo's
it was
is better.
better than I expected, though. I expected
What'd you
really
get?
bad.
You
Just a
got-
burger,
Oh, okay, you
The
got
burger's okay.
and the French fries were good.
French
That's all
fries
I
are the
gotta
best
add.
song.
Yeah,
If you don't want this to be in,
No.
Not the
edit it
curly.
out.
Go ahead.
but yeah.
Oh, you gave him.
That's all I gotta say. That's my first time eating there. I
You
think.
got
Portillo's
permission.
is better. And
Oh,
we'll get both.
I love Portillo's. I gotta say.
I don't like Portillo's, but I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like eating out.
Must be nice.
He don't watch movies either, so.
Eli.
Boring.
Yeah, what does he do?
I am kind of boring. I agree.
What, you won't eat
I like
more?
playing
Okay,
sports.
so back
I
to-
like being outside.
So the problem being is that Jack is supposed to be.
I thought Joe was implying we cut to an intermission.
Okay.
No, that was.
We are
that's-
currently
She
real-
gave it.
Oh,
She
I
gave permission.
interrupted, my bad.
No,
That's
you
why.
didn't.
That's why he asked you. If that's
So
okay.
okay,
They lost the plot
Let me
anyway.
explain to you because this is reeling right now.
You know
So
what? Like, he's getting both our opinions. on
he's
this.
supposed to be hosting.
Go for it.
Yeah, if you wish. Here, take a seat. But
have a
What
glass of wine.
What a gentleman.
he's supposed to be hosting right now.
Green bottom.
And what has
Whoa.
happened is
You're
that
free.
we flipped it on him, and now we're like interrogating him, even though he's the host.
So,
Nice. I mean,
Yeah.
he's still hosting in a way.
did you give
Yeah,
them?
'cause
Did
he's
you
my
give
character.
proper introduction? You
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
But you
We-
like
it
made
took-
them walk in though.
It
right?
took about 10 minutes to
No,
get to
Chris
this.
survived his fight to the death.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Speaking
Right.
of which,
He said Chris was in a fight to the death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that.
You want
to
more?
Chris. All right, I haven't finished mine.
And how are you gonna introduce her then?
We have more cups if you guys want to.
I mean, she was at work. They were just talking about it.
So okay, we
Well,
just
who-
had two people walk onto the pod.
Yeah, why don't you
Reeling.
introduce them?
So
my intro was that I survived the fight. Apparently.
he survived the fight.
You know what's
Chris,
funny?
welcome to the alley.
Is like Jack the one time he's a host just gets immediately introduced. I love that though. What a spring of the moment.
That sums up his life.
Yeah, right. He was
What
trying to be the main
happened to the
character.
projector?
Oh, we got a
He
TV.
ate it.
We get a TV.
If I'm the main character,
And it's right next to
this shit
Jimmy.
is Curb Your Enthusiasm or fucking It's Always Sunny. I'm not
It's Always
a happy
Sunny.
main character.
It's Always Sunny.
As soon as Jack was in the spotlight, it was like a horror episode.
You're either Charlie or Dennis Reynolds. I can't tell.
What character are each of you guys from It's Always Sunny? Eli,
Mac.
you're a
You
Mac.
three know since you guys mainly watch.
Mac.
already
I watched the show.
You're Frank.
You asked them though. You're asking them.
Okay,
True.
I'm gonna speak for Jack here. I'm gonna say he's a Charlie.
He's
Cricket.
a he's a D.
Oh,
we haven't
wow.
watched it yet.
D.
It's good, but
And
it's
I'm
really
good.
messed up.
It's my next show to watch after Suits, anyways.
Dude,
Suits?
it-
You watch
Wait,
Watch
is
it.
it like a real life, like people?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not animated. No,
Okay, then probably I'll watch it.
it's comedy.
I
it's
recommend
funny,
watching
but
Suits,
really,
by the way.
really stupid.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
I love the show
It
though.
takes
take
place
the
in
animated
where?
stuff.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And
It's always
Philadelphia's-
sunny in Philadelphia. That's the name of the
Philadelphia is
show.
like the ass crack of America, so it's just the people are just like they're bad people, man. But it's awesome. It's funny.
Always Sunny is the American version of Trailer Park Boys, in my opinion.
Is
In
Trailer
terms
Park
of
Boys
like,
American?
It's Canadian.
What?
yeah,
Really?
Trailer Park Boys is Canadian.
I've never watched the show, but I always assumed it was American. I don't know
Those are
why.
lots.
Yeah, what? Lot lizards? Is that part of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole like episode
Yeah.
about
Oh,
that.
That's the one episode I saw,
Really?
and it was
I
when
might
he
have to
was
watch
streaming it. Funny enough,
Oh, you're on
he was
Discord?
watching. He was putting multiple of like
'Cause,
their
uh,
episodes.
That's like one of the shows that I've watched in its entirety like 4 or 5 times.
I did
How
watch
long
part
is
of that
it?
with you, I think. That shit's really
I
fun.
You were
watched-
there that day.
I remember watching it
Trailer
with Jay
Park
like a
Boys.
summer.
I don't know how I've not watched it then.
It's like 20, 30-minute episodes, and
Is it old?
Mm-hmm.
there's
Really?
a couple movies. Like
There's
7,
movies too?
yeah, 7 seasons. I think 8 seasons.
We're
no,
not
actually
watching
12
that.
seasons. I'm
Is that
wrong.
one bad?
No, that's not our taste.
Mm.
That's why.
Trailer
You're
Park Boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too white trash.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
so
that's why.
So is Sunny though.
No, Trailer. It's a lot more white trash.
Yeah. no.
Really?
I
From
watched
what I've seen-
episodes with Jay.
Always
yeah.
Sunny is white
From the
trash.
clips I've
No,
seen from
you know, like,
Always
it's
Sunny, it's
white
not
trash.
as white trash.
I don't get it. Oh, I guess I'll have to
The
watch
show's
it.
called
I'll watch
Trailer
it.
Park Boys.
Yeah.
That's enough context.
Okay.
It's Canadian too. That's all you need to know.
Imagine
know.
like they're living out in the sticks in a trailer park,
I'm interested now. I kind of.
and they're
watch it.
like there's episodes where they're most of the time they're dealing.
What's
drugs.
something bad?
There's a whole arc to the show where one of the main characters paved his driveway with hash brownies, or just like hash itself,
Oh wow.
and he sold hash out of his driveway, so the cops wouldn't
It's like
see.
Breaking Bad.
It's like funny Breaking
Dude,
Bad.
It's Breaking Bad for white
Well,
people.
okay, in like the first episode, don't they get into like a fucking a gunfight?
Yeah.
And like everyone by the end is just like, okay, time out. We got it. Pull back.
There's an episode where
It's
they
like,
rob a store and they shoot one of the cameramen. Like one of the people filming the show.
It's so trash.
That's funny. I like
It's
that.
so funny.
That's like some.
It's like
Twin Peaks shit.
fake live action.
It's like The Office.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
put it. It's like The Office.
But
Wait,
good.
what?
It's like they has a camera crew
He's
following
not
them.
wrong.
around
Another
the office.
twist, man.
He's not
Whoa.
wrong.
It's
He's
like
not-
The Office.
It's supposed to be real, but it's not. Like it's pseudo realism.
So, can the characters die off? Do any of the characters die off?
yeah,
Or just
like they get shot and shit and like go to prison.
Is it so? They're like it's a documentary about like white trash in Canada, kind
There's
of.
a whole season where they're in jail.
Oh wow, this is insane. I gotta watch this show. I've never heard nothing about it, but now I want to watch it.
I only watched it when Jay was watching it like that one summer.
I don't have watch TV. I don't have cable, so I guess I
Genuinely
wouldn't
one of the
know.
best shows that I've ever completed or gotten through.
Really better than
like,
Evangelion.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's
I gotta
wild.
watch this.
I mean,
Even Trailer Park.
Even better than Ted.
we haven't finished it.
I know we have like 2 more episodes.
Hey,
it's
what?
not
Okay,
Rick and
hey,
Morty.
Chris, what happened to that episode I missed? Because I missed one episode with you guys.
You did?
You guys are watching.
Yes, I did. You
I
guys
think we
watched,
did.
and I didn't get on that night. You,
As of right now, I don't know. Honestly.
Is
well,
there even a plot in that show?
yes,
Yeah,
there is.
actually.
Things just kind of happen, but there's.
I don't remember the
It's
movie.
it's like an hour-long Family Guy
It's,
episode.
it's
Basically,
just the start of what actually happened.
It's not the same actor.
it's like
For the guy.
What are you talking about?
The guy.
It's
The
so
guy. It's
about-
the
Which
same
guy? Which guy though?
Not the bear.
Oh,
Actually,
Mark
man.
guy.
Wahlberg?
Of course, it's
Yeah.
not the same guy.
Well, I'm just asking.
It's kid version. It's
Are
kid,
you like hypothesizing that they traveled back
No,
in
no.
time to film
No,
the movie
they
of
just-
his young
they-
self
No.
before
They
his
just
actual?
took Mark Wahlberg out of his old suit.
I'm just asking. I didn't know, man.
What are you talking about?
I don't know Ted's lore.
Secretly, like,
I don't know
12
Ted's
years old.
lore.
Okay, that's the only reason I can explain his 9/11.
Are you, like,
shit
tearing
talk.
up? I
Why are we
Very
back with 9/11 now?
Dude, you just seen how this episode opened.
You just give
This
me
is why it's his fault, man.
This episode opened with like a 9/11 discussion between Jack and Eli, and I'm sitting here like awkward as fuck,
I don't
staring
remember
at
that.
the two of them.
I don't
That's how it
remember that.
opened.
Wait, what the fuck did he say? He was like, if I was on one of those planes, that shit would have gone down differently. A lot of people.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg said that.
Yeah.
Why did he say that?
But I can only think that he would say something like that if he was secretly fucking like 12
What's he
or
have to do
something.
with Ted?
Because
So
Mark
he did
Wahlberg's
say
in
Mark
the
Wahlberg
10
is
movies.
not wrong. They
old
did
man.
say
He's
that.
really,
Like, oh, he
Wait, what
did.
did he say?
Repeat what he said again.
Mark Wahlberg claimed that if he was on one of the planes during 9/11, that shit would have gone down differently. A lot more people would have survived. He would have
No one
single-handedly fought back on the
Right.
plane.
As if that one plane was easy enough.
This is a
Yeah,
this is
for
a
real.
real series of pseudo quotes from Mark Wahlberg. I'm not making this up.
Has any of you talked to him about this?
Yeah,
You
Jack.
interviewed him?
He
I actually
told
got
them.
kicked out of the apartment so Jack could talk to him.
Oh, so Mark came to your house.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Low key,
Dude,
you don't
it
know
was
what's gonna
so
expect him
fucking
when.
fun.
Did he give you one of his burgers?
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, he did. And when I said it was kind of mid, he put a gun in my hand and said, "You fucking take that back. You fucking take that back."
A Christian boy put a gun on you?
Hey, but he also
Yeah,
he would have stopped
wow.
9/11.
He
So,
would've.
You need that kind of.
Also,
you
how
need
does
that
he have
kind
time
of
for you?
testosterone.
Jack, you were
Have you not
absolutely
seen his schedule?
crushing that solo.
There's no way he has
Yeah,
time for
he's in
you.
so many movies. He's in like 2 movies that are coming
Actually,
out that are like
little known
B-grade at
fact,
best.
Jack and Jack and him are best friends actually.
Okay, now that you
He's
talk
his
about it,
godfather.
this guy was kind of short and he did kind of look like he had a plasticky face.
Oh, it's an actor. You hired him, man. How much?
Huh.
How much you pay the guy?
I don't know. I didn't
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well that's the real Mark Wahlberg. Let's just say he looked a little funky that day. Didn't have
Yeah,
his
he
correct
looked a
makeup
little
artist.
ill.
I guess Mark Wahlberg is short.
Is he?
How do you
As
not
a
have
man.
control of your own podcast, by the way?
Well, he's pulling it back by talking
Yeah,
about
what are
Mark
we
Wahlberg.
like?
Wahlberg.
We're probably like 35, 40 minutes in.
Well, he's
now.
the host.
So real,
Yeah.
Miley.
No,
Okay, but
as
like,
I was saying.
This is about the time
I
that
think-
we should be wrapping up. Right?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
For what?
If you want to take control of his podcast.
the host
Okay, I
says like 10 words throughout the day.
That's what I said.
He hasn't told
That's
us
what I
anything.
said.
though. He hasn't asked us anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, you're a host now.
No, thank you.
That's Jack.
As we
Okay,
Okay,
throw him back to
it's
you.
back to Jack.
Mark Wahlberg stepping out of his.
We're back to
old
Mark
suit.
Wahlberg.
Back to Mark.
Oh my God! Get this guy off the podcast.
Hey, this is a
Alright.
shout out if Mark Wahlberg was to come on, because apparently Jack has more questions.
Yeah,
He'll
special
probably
guest
never
Mark
show up
Wahlberg.
Yeah, for
If
real.
you get Mark Wahlberg, bro, that's insane.
Again, because apparently it's
Episode
happened once.
400, he actually beats the shit out of me.
You guys must have said some bad
We're at
stuff.
400.
In the
Whenever we
future.
make it.
This is
Chris,
episode 6.
He had
Honestly, I
to, he
might
had
just
to ask
die.
what episode we were on.
Yeah.
He had to ask us how far along we
Just-
were.
Have him beat the shit out of me. You never know.
Why? What did you do to him?
It's what he didn't do to him.
So, we start this off with talking 9/11. We ended with Mark Wahlberg and talked about Ted in between, which were the bridges of those two subjects.
No, we talked about
with
no.
Ted.
We talked about movies. We talked about movies.
But ignore that because that was before the drinking
Ted's a
section.
movie.
He jumped the gun.
I think we're back to the worst episode of the podcast.
It was hard to beat the Justin one,
Who
man.
chose to make him host?
I did.
Jay did.
I wanted to see what would happen.
I thought it was a good idea at the time. I
I
thought
still
you did
think it's a
alright.
good idea.
I mean, the point where I had to possess his ownership of the pod
To me?
and throw it to you,
Yeah, that
and then
happened.
you took it over, and then you like reassured him and like brought him
And
back
that's where
to
I
level.
interviewed him and made it personal.
Yeah.
And then we tossed it back to him. And then we went to Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Eventually.
What was
So,
it?
so
Ted?
let's take this as a mental analysis. What do you think we've gotten from this, Eli?
He's in a bad situation. All he really thinks about is Mark Wahlberg. That's like his dream guy. His hall pass.
You dream man.
And when he get married,
Jesus
he's
Christ.
gonna have to, his wife's gonna have to worry about his Mark Wahlberg if they ever meet again.
Bro, I don't know if you're reflecting off the cup or not, but you look like a tomato right now.
It's the purple lighting.
Yeah, you insisted on it.
Yeah.
He was framing him, man. He was framing him to look like a tomato.
See that wasn't.
Look at this face.
I didn't do
bro.
that on
Look at it.
purpose.
Look at him. He
See, that's yeah.
Blue
That's
would
what
have blue suits you more.
So now.
You said scrap it already, man.
I'm pretty yellow.
That
I'm
40-minute
just
clip
take the
is getting
seat.
cut down to 10.
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
Oh wow.
Well, he's put me back in the boat. I'm driving the boat. Jack didn't want to finish this one out because I guess it took a lot out of his mental sanctity and his will and
his
everything.
ego shattered. on
Yeah,
this
he's
episode.
completely shattered from within, head to toe. And
King.
mental analysis is that Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
So
He broke him.
with that, we're gonna close these things out. Anybody want to give a final word, Jack?
I don't think I'll allow the host to come after this.
We'll see you in 100 episodes,
That is
buddy.
true. Chris?
Nothing.
Welcome.
I'm a
King.
king.
Shout out to Nayeli for coming on the podcast.
Yeah. Let's go. And she was more coherent than the host.
Second best.
Who was the first? Oh.
Justin.
Darren.
He
Oh.
we talked so much shit about
But
him.
when you didn't watch-
We talked so much shit about him.
And
That's
final
actually
word?
hard.
I thought it was not bad, but yeah,
I mean, the fact that you had to become the host halfway through.
I think it worked
Hey,
out.
I think Jack did a pretty good job.
I got what I wanted.
You got a
out of
little
Jack.
nervous.
So Jack, I'm going to bring this around back to myself and tell you that in the future there will be an episode directly exactly like this. So you need to be ready. You
Start
need to be
writing
on
the
your
script.
toes at all times to be ready, because I will throw you this bone anytime, and you gotta be ready.
Check. If you give me a script, I will read it, and I'll be like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, man. So just tell me.
Do you know he wants Mark Wahlberg?
Because
No!
trust me,
I'm giving Leo.
trust me, this isn't just a you thing. I could do this to anybody sitting at this table, but you're just the one who wasn't ready for it. Eli, I threw it to him. He was ready.
What are you, God?
He's
I mean-
the owner of the channel.
I'm also pretty much one of two hosts.
The main
I have to
host.
play. I have to play a little god here.
It's his cameraman.
He's
Fair
god
enough.
too. Hey, he
Fair
plays
enough,
god
it's his camera.
just as much.
I tossed it back to Jack, so I gave him the power for a little bit there.
So, how do you feel being in position of god?
I guess.
He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready.
You're more like a Satan.
Damn.
Play
Yeah.
that role.
I mean,
Well,
Damn.
Devil's
He's a
advocate.
lot of power, man. He's a lot of power.
Yeah,
a dog shit episode every once in a while to recognize what's the good shit.
Yeah.
Justin one can't.
Gotta have an
voice
episode
that.
of full psychoanalysis directly after a complete bomb.
I've never really
Damn.
saw
We, in the
break
past
up
3
your
podcasts, we've had one good one. Damn.
What was the one?
The Christmas one before Justin
I
came.
did like the Christmas one.
Oh yeah, where
We knew
he
you
shows
were
up at
so
the
ready.
end.
Yeah. That's and then 2 years after that.
That was
where
funny.
he called the wall a fat bitch or something.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
Hey,
That was Jack again, right? Or was it?
Yeah, that was
touching
Jack.
it, bro.
No, that was Jack.
They
Well,
can
no,
be consent.
Jay said there was a fat Fortnite character, and Jack said, like, yeah.
There is?
And he pointed at the wall or whatever.
yeah.
And I asked him not to put anything
Yes,
on
yes.
Because
it.
we were
remember
talking
now.
about how they're
Yeah.
fat phobic for Peter
So
Griffin.
since then,
I remember now.
additional details to that. Not like it matters in this podcast. It's so
No, this is Lord. We gotta
It-
continue.
This is probably like 50 minutes in now.
so stupid.
And it was like 40 when I checked.
40. Okay.
Well,
They
40
added
43, but 3 of those minutes were like those extras running time, so 40 minutes.
They added the big chicken from
Yeah, like
Family
the
Guy
method.
as a skin.
Yeah.
What?
Instead
It
of
was,
adding the
Ernie. His name was
Yeah,
Ernie.
they added
Go,
Ernie.
Give him
that was 10 minutes enough.
His name was Ernie.
They added big ol' Ernie, other than big ol' Peter. What is that, man?
Bro.
Shake my fucking head. Okay. You want to close this episode out completely? Because you're still host.
You're in the scene.
Family Guy.
Amen,
Family Guy.
If you're into listening on the go, you can also check us out on Spotify. We're there. Find us. The NoSignalpod. Find us there.